y'all better find God in this 2024, because what I'm hearing on this radio, I don't listen to music. I listen to IP radio or informational radio. Check out what T-Mobile is doing. This year, T-Mobile have rolled out a tier bracket that can penalize you based off your text, bro. So T-Mobile is looking into your phone and penalizing you if you're sending hate speech texts, profanity, or criminal activity. Yes, it's true. Go look it up. Go Google it. If you have T-Mobile as a phone provider, they are looking at every text message you send, and you will be charged a penalty if you're sending hate speech, text messages, or emails, or profanity, or criminal activity, which is understandable. I mean, you're going to catch the criminals. But profanity? But first of all, just wait a minute. They're looking into my text message, every single one of them. Y'all better find God. This shit is finna hit the fan.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth and the nations. To you I say shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. It's going to be centered around that what you see on the screen. And Esau has laid a trap, in the forms and ways in which people have overlooked something as simple as your phone company is now this company T-Mobile, and if T-Mobile doing it, every other one is doing it, but they're gonna start fining you depending on different things in which you send in your personal text messages, will show you that you've been being monitored this whole time, but now it's being revealed. This devil, his horns are peaking. He's getting to the point now where he's no longer hiding his wickedness and his evil. It's no longer a secret. He's letting it be shown. That's why he's moving forward with different agendas, such as this one. And this all plays, the part going into censorship. He wants to censor you and monitor you and create, a society based off surveillance and, pretty much tyranny. Okay, thought crimes. Some real 1984 dystopian Orwellian shit, and you shouldn't be surprised. Okay, we've been telling you that this devil had plans for you, and the people have been deceived, man. They've been lured right on into it. Okay, because now you're starting to see it won't be no escaping when Esau make his move, man. He's going to have his evidence. He's going to have his proof of you doing wrong according to his standard. Okay? You believe in a certain idea, that he outlawed, right? And it's all coming out, man. And people, at the end of the day, people are complaining about it, but they don't really care, because at the end of the day, most of y'all gonna get a chip. A lot of niggas right now making videos complaining about what's happening and things in which is going on. They gonna go right along with it and get the MOTB. This is Daniel 8:25, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. And this is part of it, right? Every time you update your phone, you hit agree. You're agreeing to certain policies in which are being enacted. That's why I tell you to click that button, I have read, and you consenting. Okay, and then of course nobody's gonna go through. Very, very few people go through and read all in which entails of these different forms of consent whenever you sign paperwork, because you always getting consent forms, man. If you start a new account anywhere, Costco, right? You put in your email and then you got to click a button, telling them that you agree to them pretty much selling your information. All right. And the limits, the bounds in which they have once you allow them to, who knows, man, in order to if you got social media, you want to post a picture, for the most part, you got to give access to whatever app you own to all of your photos and videos, man. And now it's coming out that they're monitoring all these things. So these things have already been laid out right in front of you, man. And Esau is pretty much, this is his way of magnifying himself, man. Showing himself to be God, the Most High. He believes that he is the highest power in the universe, man. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. But he's going to find out, and ultimately all this pride, is getting to his head to the point where, he's going to really try to fight Yahweh when he makes his return, and that shall only enlighten you to how proud and wicked this nigga really is, man. To even consider some shit like that, But, that's a little off topic. But this devil's moving toward that all out monitoring everything in which you do, and it being a penalty for such action. That's why he's banning TikTok. There's a TikTok ban that's coming. This is Psalms 36:2. For he flattereth himself in his own eyes until his iniquity be found to be hateful. See, and that's what he's doing. He'll pass a policy, some shit like this, under the guise of, protecting you against yourself, pretty much. We don't want any hate speech to come out. We don't want any false information, to be out there confusing you, because, Esau doesn't believe that you people have the ability to discern or critically think for yourself. And most of you don't. That's the cold part. Most of you don't. You show it. This society has been so dumbed down, to the point where, you people are pretty much hopeless without Esau. That's why he's going to present you with the ultimatum, the ultimate alternative, right? Go out there and die in the wilderness, or come to me and live through my technology, through this surveillance society. If you ever seen that movie Eagle Eye, everything's monitoring you and recording you at all times. Okay? That's the dystopian reality this man wants to create. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He have left off to be wise and to do good. That's right, man. And this whole time, he's only been preparing the world, and especially, the people here in Babylon, for this great leap forward through what? Convenience. Through dopamine receptors, man. Chasing feel goods and pleasures. Okay, that's how he's luring people into this system. Okay, he knows what people text. He knows the phone. He's monitoring all these things, man. And pretty soon he's gonna put limits on your ability to function in this society if you're not cooperating with his said guidelines. Right? He deviseth mischief upon his bed, and he setteth himself in a way that is not good, he abhorreth not evil. And that's Esau all day. Devising mischief. Okay, here it is. The whole time these phone companies was doing nothing but gathering your information to use against you. Okay, you don't think this nigga got a list of those who are against him and those who are or maybe in his favor, that are leaning towards his system of governments, the way in which his society functions. That's why he putting out all these, different I call them fillers. Every other week you got a controversial topic. And you don't think he monitoring which sides you stand on? Okay. Who you gonna side with? Whether it's the black woman versus in her actions versus, different things that are passing in the Senate and the House. How are you gonna react to these? That's why you got these different platforms where you can go and you could voice your opinion, but really he's only using that to get to know you better, right? To get a better gauge of who you really are and if you're a threat to what he wants to bring into the earth. All right. And this is what it's all being shown to be ultimately. This is Psalms 57:6. They have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. They have digged a pit before me, into the midst thereof, whereof they have fallen themselves. Salah. That's right, because they're using all of this pretty much as they're gathering all this data and information to use against us and come against us in that day, and to justify what they're gonna do in this persecution that's coming, and then removing the prophets from, being heard all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shah, because it's prophesied that this is gonna happen, right? But guess what? The moment they do that, hey, that's when shit's really gonna get real, man. That's when we're gonna see shit really hit the fan. The moment that these epistles can't be made, that's when we really gonna see it get ugly out here in these streets, man. Because then the Lord, he's pretty much done talking. And we're moving closer and closer to this time, man. And people, they fail to realize really how close, we are to this appointed time, man, to the day of the Lord. Okay, this ain't a game. This is 2024, the year of Jacob's trouble. And it's looking like you can see it, man, just formulating and accumulating. Okay, that buildup is definitely happening. All right, and we'll see, how far in this year things progress, but it is progressing a hell of a lot faster than people expected, man. This is Amos 8:11. Behold, the day is come, saith Yahweh Bashim Shah, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Bashim Shah. And guess what? A famine of bread and water are coming. But the famine in which the Lord is talking about in this instance is the famine of the word, man. Which is going to be way worse. Scriptures say, man shall not live by bread alone, but off the word, right? So when the word is taken out, a lot of people are going to starve, and it's going to bring death. It's going to bring mass death and chaos and destruction to the world. But really here in America, man, it's going to be at its pinnacle, And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shema Shah, and shall not find it. That's right, man. They ain't going to find it. Okay? Because we going to be one of those people being fined, being persecuted, being casted out, being exiled because of the things in which we stand for, man. Because that's what Esau is doing. He's about to start punishing people for standing for something. And he's going to come after us because we're the real threat. You people who think you standing for something, you niggas ain't nobody, man. You know, you niggas that, claim that you for the people, you for the black community, you for black and brown people. No, we for the Israelites, and we're against these other nations. Okay, and speech like this will be outlawed. And he's doing it because really these prophecies, these words in which we speak are destroying him. They're destroying him, man. Matter of fact, this is Isaiah 13. This is Isaiah 13, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. This is the burden of Babylon, man. This is the burden of America. The fact that we out there on the highways and byways going directly against him openly. And you peons, you don't get it. You don't get it. You just in la la land, with your finger up your nose and your thumb in your ass, man. You niggas are clueless. But the people in which it's meant to affect, it's affecting. Whether that's on the left or the right-hand side, man. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. And that's exactly why he's making the moves that he's making, because this word has reached the top, man. Best believe Esau has counsels about what the men of the Lord are out there prophesying and voicing, man. You better believe that. And pretty soon, if you don't believe it, you're going to see it. You're going to see it, man. You're going to see how serious it is what we're doing. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we're the only ones standing on something solid. The rest of the people, they're just, castles made of sand, man. And with that, I give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shem, Rakakwadash, Wa, Abba, Babal, and DTA.